Hello everyone, this is Big Ed 2008 and this is my 1:100 no grade Gundam Strike GAT-X105. As you can see, I've now placed all his parts together, and this will be a review on assembled articulation, and hopefully, if I don't go too long into it, also my final thoughts on this model kit. Now, a lot of people start with the actual Gundam when they say do the various articulation parts, so I'm going to start with the shield. Right. Now, as I said, this is a bog standard shield in regards to the Gundam Seed line. Both Seed and Seed Destiny have shields of similar design. The articulation for this model, this shield at least, this part here is a grip which clicks onto his forearms here and here. This center part rotates, and you can pull this peg out, and these three holes will allow you to place at certain points. I personally prefer the center hole, as it will allow a nice and even positioning. Right. Now, as I said, he has a ball jointed hand, which wriggles. It has a removable back, as with all hands, and this model came with a spare one, which I attached to his rather plain beam rifle. As you can see, there is no sticker for the scope. I will be, now that I'm more confident in it at least, painting that at some point. There is a small piece of articulation in regards to the second handle here. It goes back and forth. Well, it rotates basically like this. Now, I've chosen to place the hand permanently on this so that it can be removed and placed on without having to rip the back off. Luckily, this one has a spare hand. Oh, just move the camera a little bit. Okay, I mentioned before it has two beam sabers. Now, I've borrowed the beam sabers of my RX-78-2 because they're all standard Gundam designs. Now, these are the handles. They're just bog standard handles, nothing special about them. They do fit in his hand quite well, but as I've armed him, I'm not going to worry about that. He also comes with, as stated, two armor Schneiders. In other words, two mobile suit daggers. Now, I've used a light grey, sort of a Space Wolf grey Warhammer paint to highlight the blades. I will be going over these again and highlighting them properly, probably with a mithril silver darkened bolt gun silver coloration scheme. Now, it did at one point come with handles, so I'm going to move this guy arm up and point out a piece of articulation which I should have gone over, but I ran out of time. Now, there's a little hatch here. Oh wait, here the handles are. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a handle in there. Basically, it's sort of like a folded up version of the arm, a Schneider. And it shuts and opens, and there's a little notch at the top where you hook it up and open it. Now, EL Striker pack, as I said, links onto the back. Now if I can do this on camera, I will. If I can't, I'll have to remove him. There. Now provided you obviously alter the ankles slightly, you can actually get him to stand up quite well with it. Now as I said, it has limited articulation. I mean, obviously these parts wiggle and move up and down, and it's not a bad little addition really. Like I said, the beam sabers, I'll only put the one in as an example, goes into the holes at the top there. There's a small hole there. I'm going to use the beam saber there, in there, which the handle will slide into. And that's really about it for accessories. Next part, I'll end this part here, and what I'll do is I will remove the backpack, the shield, and the beam cannon. Beam rifle. Then I'll show you the articulation of the model kit in general, with it in general articulation. Yeah, this has been Big Ed 2008, and I shall see you at the next part.